Hello, everybody. This is Harry. Welcome to season 1, episode 53 of The Hate Napkin. Everybody, crack a Budweiser and sit back and enjoy the show. Hey, folks, this is your co-host here. Welcome to The Hate Napkin. This is season 1, episode 53, as my friend Harry already relayed. And we are about to have the most amazing episode of hate in the first world that you have ever experienced. We spare no expense in our hate, folks. Okay, so I'm your co-host Arik, joining you from Columbia, South Carolina. We are also not joined by our other co-host Garrett, who's
Garrett.
Exactly, who's sleeping in. But we are joined by special guest star Pauly, center of the square, coming to us all the way from
Burnt Korn, Alabama.
I don't think Carla's gotten a lot of sleep lately, but she has by her side her ever faithful butter churner, because one of our sponsors is THN Creamy Butter, churning out hate since 2022. I love that. Can you show us the decorations on the butter churner there for those of us on YouTube? Special. Look at that. It looks like a little girl is getting molested in front of a Christmas tree. That's just beautiful.
Yeah, you know what the problem with this thing is? It's so big that I can't really use it up here. And when you put it down between your feet and use it the way you're supposed to, it just looks so wrong.
That's what she said ever. Just keep on churning. Oh, Pauly from Bali, our sound engineer, is joining us from somewhere in Southeast Asia today.
I have something for the hate napkin.
Oh, you've completely ruined the intro once again. By the way, if you have anything that you actually hate, send it to info@thehatenapkin.com. info@thehatenapkin.com, and maybe Carla can stop churning her butter, if you know what I mean, long enough to reach deep into the annals of the hate napkin mailbag to pull it out. That is the most disturbing thing I've ever seen, Carla.
I tried to tell you, but no.
All right, so who's got something to hate this week?
Pauly does if you'll let him talk.
I kind of have two things I hate that are interrelated, and normally this is Carla's kind of category. Traffic and traffic and cars and traffic, but two really specific things that are hyper sensitive to this area: driving on a motorbike, using your cell phone while on a motorbike. So I see it's a good percentage, maybe 20% of drivers texting while driving their motorbike, or they're a delivery driver looking at their phone while on a motorbike. It's insane and life-threatening, and I see it all the time. And I want to just smack the phone out of their hands if driving up next to them, but I don't. And
I have the cure.
Go ahead.
Throw ham at them.
Can you get slices of ham easily? Just start whipping ham.
Oh yeah, that's like the pork is the favorite meat here. But now the second thing that drives me more insane is when
I've got a thought on the first thing.
Yeah, please. Because the second thing is very separate.
It also sounds like an abundant skill. I mean, I don't think I could drive a motorbike, a motorcycle, a motor anything, and be on my phone at the same time. Like this denotes this is a special skill.
Well, yeah, these are people that grew up driving, on a motorbike when they were like 4, or
how can
were
you drive
born on a motorbike.
Without your hand on the handles?
They were like conceived on a motorbike and raised on it.
It's like Waterworld. They were built with gills or whatever. They were.
That's part of it. But then you have the new world, which is even more disgusting, and unfortunately these people won't die is people driving Porsches or Lamborghinis in Ho Chi Minh City, in a city where the average income is $300 a month. People in Porsches and Lamborghinis driving through the city in a city of motorbikes. They can never go more than 25 miles per hour.
Yeah, even if that's actually really funny.
It is really funny, and it's really so. Like, you bought this Porsche to sit in traffic and never go more than 25 miles per hour. Why?
You know, and the temptation must be great just to take out all of these slow movers.
Well, there's got to be a cheaper way to attract women. Performance car that only goes 25.
Well, he tried it first on a burro. That just didn't.
That's
There's so many women you
actually
could
amazing.
riding your ass. I don't know. I don't know how the world works anymore. I agree with you, Pauly. Okay, both of those things are excellent. Excellent additions to the hate napkin. Even though we don't have a lot of donkeys in the street here in Colombia, we have plenty of asses. And it encourages me to go out tonight and just mow them all down. So this might be my last show out ever. I've got
At
a
least
classic.
you could go 50 miles an hour, you know? Jesus.
I've got a classic for the hate napkin. So I'm often online, you know, reading news articles and whatever.
That's what I tell people.
And there's this certain particular ad about toe fungus that always seems to get in the way. It says, you need to read this right now about toe fungus. And it shows a picture of a big toe, which has clearly been exposed to like Chernobyl-like radiation. It's on the verge of becoming some sort of supervillain big toe. I mean, it's yellow, it's jaundiced, it's cracked.
It's photoshopped.
Yeah, and there's like some sort of an alien growth happening on both ends. And it's like, you got to read this right now about toe fungus before toe fungus takes over your liver. And like, I'm just trying to read some sort of like serious article on the, in the New Yorker or the New York Times or the Economist. And this toe fungus ad always shows up and gets in the middle of whatever I'm reading. Number one, I'm not afraid of you, toe fungus monger. I'm just not. I'm not gonna fall prey to your trap. I'm reading a serious article here on Bosnia Herzegovinian history or whatever. And toe fungus article, it's not gonna work on me. I'm not gonna fall for the bait ever. But
these are YouTube algorithms. So someone in your household probably has toe fungus and was YouTubing it. So either your mother was like taking a picture of her own toe fungus and uploading it, or your daughter was Googling toe fungus. Somebody was looking at a toe fungus video for it to show up in your feed.
Probably with. And
yeah, it could be Carla probably has toe fungus.
Probably, right. Somebody that I share a Gmail account with probably has toe fungus.
Right. It's not coming out of left field. It's a Google algorithm and someone you know.
I don't think so. I think if you polled, like 9 out of 10 people would say they're being besieged by toe fungus ad.
Haven't seen a toe fungus ad. Pretty sure it's your mom or Carla.
I've never seen one.
That's what someone with toe fungus would say.
Which is exactly what somebody would say if they've got toe fungus.
Well, people who claim that they're seeing toe fungus ads while they're reading the New Yorker are really surfing porn. So,
yeah.
Okay, so I might have had my browser on private on the phone while I'm taking a poo watching porn, but toe fungus ad still shows up no matter what I'm reading. I'm tired of toe fungus ad. It's never going to work on me. You know why? Because I don't have toe toe fungus.
That's what people with toe fungus say.
Oh, Jesus. All right, I've got toe fungus in all 10 toes and 10 fingers. You know, it's terrible when you have toe fungus in your fingers. Because nobody
Did you
says
wash your hands after you took a poo?
because nobody says finger fungus.
Because otherwise you'll have butt fungus.
What? Butt fungus? Did you just say butt fungus? Folks, we have a neologism, folks. We have a neologism, which means new word. New word has been coined. New word has been coined. Butt fungus. I'll tell you what, the next time I fucking get road rage at some asshole out there who's on their phone, you know, driving while they're on their little motorbike, be like, you butt fungus.
They'll go, what?
Clean out your butt fungus. So I don't have to see an ad about it. Because you know what? Because now that I've said it, that will be the next ad I get is, are you suffering from butt fungus? And it'll be like, you know, please tell me somebody hates something. Because I've got tons of shit.
Not anymore.
That's right. I mean, woo! Folks, I woke up like 2 seconds before episode 52. We're now in episode 53. And in between, there might have been some butt fungus. We had a bit of an issue in episode 52 towards the end. But I did make it. I did make it to the John in time. I want all of our fans, you know, in Wichita and Vienna to feel good. Of course, all of our fans in Vienna, the only thing they care about is Carla.
It's nice to be loved.
Yeah, we have secured, by the way, those who don't know, we have completely secured the market of older, postmenopausal, hefty ladies in Vienna and all across Austria. They are totally in love with Carla, who's
Because they're finally represented by their own kind.
Oh, by Arik. You mean they're finally they identify with Arik and love the show.
So I've got another one. I bought 2 tickets to the Lady Gaga concert in August in Washington, D.C. Right? Purchased them. I won't say how much they were, but they were $1,000. It's supposed to be like the event of a lifetime for my daughter and I, right? Like she really loves Lady Gaga. This is going to be a big fucking deal. It's like going to Paris. Big deal. So on my Ticketmaster app, 1 ticket shows up. I've spent $875 and 1 ticket is there, but I have bought 2 tickets, but it's only 1 ticket. And I am concerned. I do not want to drive all the way to Washington, D.C. and only have 1 ticket for the show. I've got 17 different emails, half of which say I have 1 ticket, half of which say I have 2 tickets pending, whatever the fuck that means. And I try to contact Ticketmaster and I am sent to the FAQ section. And there is nothing in the FAQ section that says I bought 2 tickets and only have 1 showing. I attempt to contact a human being. I get AI customer service. I'm not even kidding you. That's what they call it. You are now being directed to artificial intelligent customer service, which is just a series of questions that lead me to fucking nowhere. I have tried to contact Ticketmaster for 2 weeks now. There is no human being that works there anymore. They're completely run by Hal or some other version of, you know, what was Terminator? Was that Sky? What the fuck? It doesn't even matter. There's no human. I don't have a human being to connect with to talk about my issue. And it's a $500 issue. Like I bought 2 tickets. My app says you have 2 tickets, but it only shows 1. I don't know who to connect to. And I know that if I drive up to the stadium in August with all this information. They're not going to let me in the door other than one time. And there's 2 of us. I'm going to have to let my daughter into the concert and then just like walk around the stadium for 3 hours. What the fuck ticket? But this is not just Ticketmaster. It's all large companies now. There are no human beings at the helm anywhere for anything ever again. And they just continue to soak up our dollars. And there's like 6 people named, whatever. They're fucking just, oh, God damn it. It pisses me off. The fucking high hell. When I want to talk to a big company customer, yeah, okay. Take a deep breath.
Can't you have your computer talk to their computer?
Oh God, I wish I could. I just want to blow something up. I just want to hit something really hard. It's unnerving that we've gotten to the point where these large companies, we'll call them Facebook, Ticketmaster, Uber, you name it, all these giant techno companies, there's nobody there anymore. There are no human beings. Period. End of story. It's alarming. But long ago, somebody made the decision, hey, we can make $15 million more if we don't actually have anybody working customer service. And if we fuck people over, what are they going to do about it?
Well, that's a monopoly. What you call a monopoly.
Yeah.
The monopoly, and there's no.
Well, sure, I could take Ticketmaster to small claims court. What the fuck do they care?
Right.
They might as well just charge all of our accounts and max up all of our credit cards. And what could we do?
Don't give them any ideas.
I got nothing.
I know. This is, I think I'm going to take my Haiti right now. Thank you. 7 months in advance. Thank you very much. I'm going to take my Haiti. There's nothing we can do about it. Even if we wanted to like rise up in revolution, what would we do? Honestly, honest to fucking Christ. If we wanted to rise up against all these stupid giant tech companies that have no human beings connected to them, what are we supposed to do?
Send virtual pitchforks and torches.
Oh, that's a good idea. Let me write that down. Let me put that on my phone.
I'm gonna like that. Good job.
I'm gonna like that. I'm gonna make them. I like that, Carla. I'm gonna put that post on Facebook, and then Pauly's gonna like it. Revolution settled. Jesus Christ. We are such dumb fucks to have fallen for it all. We really are. We were just game waiting to be shot. And here we are. And honestly, who would like to eat me? I'm very chewy. It's kind of greasy meat, I think.
There is no way I'm going there.
I'm kind of like a duck. All right, well, that's something. All right, I got to take that off the napkin now. Jesus, what's left? Oh, I've got one other one. The fact that humans are tailless.
What? Tailless? Without tail?
Tail. We don't have tails. I hate that.
All right, you're out of. It's my turn, I guess.
Carla hasn't given a single thing. Come on.
I'm just here to churn.
How could you have gone all the way to Iowa and back and not hated anything? I'm in total shock.
I hated everything about it, but I have a screaming headache from sleep deprivation. But
So
I'm
headaches or
here.
sleep what are we doing? Sleep deprivation or headaches or
Yeah.
or Carla being here? What are the three? Which
I
is the?
hate Carla being here because I didn't win the Haiti, and it burns every time I see her.
That's good. That's why I show up.
Come on, there had to have been a ham incident or something.
I have decided to start traveling hamless. I'm afraid of being caught. I mean, I don't want to be the mad ham flinger that they're looking for on the FBI's 10 Most Wanted.
Ham flinger, the mad hammer.
So along the the corporate lines of, or your corporate rants, I think I have something I hate. I think I hate these companies that come up with big solutions that aren't really solutions, but take us further down the path of self-destruction. And what I'm talking about are paper straws. Have you ever put your lips around a paper straw?
I had an experience with a paper straw this week, and it was not good. I agree.
Yeah, but do you know how much water it takes to make a paper straw? There is nothing environmentally friendly about a paper straw. It's more stupid than a plastic.
There is nothing
straw.
sucking friendly about a paper straw.
We have a house full of these metal
Steel straw.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can hit those with hot water. That's a solution.
Yeah. Total opposite of the limp dick.
We carry these in the car.
Yes.
In case we want to get a drink.
Who's
This is the solution.
Me and Cletus.
Okay, but like if you're at the theater, they're not going to give you a metal straw.
You carry one. Well, women carry purses. I have one.
I think we're at the point of BYOS. Right?
Right, but but the fact that there's a corporation making something that's worse than the plastic straw under the guise of helping a solution to a problem. So I just want to put on the hate napkin this corporate solution to a problem that either doesn't exist or making the problem worse. And the paper straw is one example.
My daughter and I went to a movie this week, and she got a slushie or a icy or whatever the fuck you call it. And it came with a paper straw. And like 10 minutes into the movie, I'm like, can I have a sip? And trying to suck something like fruity and juicy and cold from a paper straw. You're right. I totally know what it's like to suck a limp dick now. That is a very nasty,
a fruity midget.
Right. From like
fruity
midget limp dick. Can we even say fruity midget limp dick?
Someone will cancel it. I think I just canceled
that, folks, and we can say whatever the goddamn fuck we want. But that was a terror. I was like, oh my God, stop the movie. Everybody revolt. Somebody storm some company somewhere that made this fucking idiotic, travesty, this sacrilegious instrument. You cannot suck anything frozen and fruity out of a fucking paper straw. Bad.
But I'm also sure it's just worse for the environment than a plastic straw. They're probably using a shitload of I don't know what they're doing. Why are you making a single use anything at this point?
Not like some turtle can get stuck in a plastic straw, right?
No, but they're definitely using, they're using trees and a bunch of, who knows, water. I don't know. It doesn't seem to look like a product that makes sense to me. That's all I'm saying.
But I'm saying, if you go back to the plastic straw, does it really hurt the environment? I mean, what's going to get stuck in this thing?
It's the problem with them all ending up in the ocean.
Right.
Yeah, the garbage patch. I get that. If you're dumb enough to be a sea creature that lives near this Pacific garbage patch.
Near the sea?
Yeah, exactly. If you're a sea creature dumb enough to live near the sea.
Okay, I have one. Speaking of this, commercials are flooding my airwaves for penises that have an unnatural curve to them. And while the United States is so busy working very hard to outlaw abortion and birth control is next, we have to worry about this. We have to worry about the curve in his penis because I guess it's painful. So we worry about keeping limp, dicks straight and functioning between whatever this cure is, and the little blue pills. I mean, isn't the earth trashed enough with human beings without putting more on there?
I agree with you. We need to fix the limp dick problem. We need to focus more on penises. You are right.
This is an excellent moment for mansplaining.
I knew I could count on you.
No, number one, if somebody has a bent penis out there, they should actually just be killed.
No, I think women might like that. I don't know.
We should gather up all of the bent penises, put them in.
I'm just happy Carla brought up this issue for men. Like, this is an issue that men don't talk about.
Bent penis, and he's worried about my solution.
Yes, because men don't get enough attention.
This is a great. I'm so happy she brought this up. I think it's.
I'm so happy she brought this up.
And then you woke up.
I think it's so fantastic to bring man issues here. Thank you, Carla, for thinking of the man in your life.
Talk about politics. We will talk about abortion, because abortion isn't politics.
No, it's something your mom should have done.
Wow, if you want to actually know the truth, my mom had I'm serious. My mom I was conceived in January, born in August of Roe versus Wade year, 1973. My mom had ovarian cancer while she was pregnant. They told her to have an abortion. And my mom said, no, I'm going to have the baby. So if you actually want to talk about like a woman's right to choose.
Right, you're a walking example of people need to be told to do this.
Have the right to abort me. No, but I'm serious. I mean, people think of the right to choose as abortion. It's not. It's the right to choose. My mom chose to have me, even though every doctor she had said, get rid of this asshole before you start.
We all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. Some of them we have to live with.
I mean, there was some doctor out there who was like, I'm looking into the future and I see the hate napkin, and you just need to get rid of this fetus now. But my mom, being the dimwit she was like, oh no, I'm going to have this baby. And someday he is going to run for Congress and get 28% of the vote. But seriously, folks, this will be the abortion issue. Let's just go there. Let's just go on. Let's just do it. It's the abortion.
It's Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day, and I think it's a perfect day for the
Mother's Day.
I was a mistake. I was a total mistake.
No,
my mother was counting. She was doing the what is it? The rhythm method? Yeah, the rhythm method with the cards.
Your dad was pumping along and she's sitting there doing the rosary.
And she was happy to tell me I was a mistake. She was very pleased to say, we lost the cards while we were away at this resort. We have 1 minute left here.
Let's just go all out on abortion. Okay. If you're against abortion, fuck you. You can't be a fan of the show and we don't like you.
No, that's political.
Oh. That's not political. That's a woman's right to choose.
But I mean, there's a gray area.
Carla, what do you think?
Third trimester is a gray area.
I've always felt the third trimester was a gray area. However, it is my body. It is my right. And I'm thinking of incorporating my vagina because nobody wants to regulate business. So I'd like to regulate my small business.
We're going to incorporate your vagina.
Mother's Day!
Happy Mother's Day.
And you have now dived deep into the vaginal anals of Hey
LLC.
It's called Carla's Little Business LLC.